Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another edition of Inside Pitch, the 1977 One and Gone tournament. Getting a little early start today because I actually got a loaded potato for the day. So we're going to start here with game number 12. It's the number 20 San Diego Padres meeting off with the number 4 Los Angeles Dodgers from the year 1977 as we continue the one and gone tournament. San Diego got here by defeating the Houston Astros, and it was a bit of an upset. As you can take a look at the bracket there right here, where San Diego actually beat Houston. Houston was the number 13 seed, and San Diego got by them. The Astros, of course, were 81 and 81 that year. But San Diego advances. Now they get to play the National League champion from that year. And, of course, lost to the Yankees in the World Series in 1977. So now we'll see if the Padres can do it again. I always like to see if there can be upsets, and you never know what might happen when it's one game for all the marbles. We are at Dodger Stadium. Today's pitching matchup is going to be Bob Owchinko for San Diego against Tommy John of the Dodgers. He was their ace, and he was a heck of a pitcher that year. So everyone settle away let's take away from the ballot boxes and let's play some baseball between the Padres and the Dodgers. Starting pitcher, of course, again for the 77 Dodgers will be Tommy John. He was 20-7 with a 2.78 ERA. He had a heck of a year and helped win the Dodgers the National League pennant. We are all set to play. Let's go to the top of the first inning. And I'll introduce the players as they come to the plate. Leading off for the 77 Friars will be the left fielder, Gene Richards. Let's play some inside pitch baseball. Tommy John will pitch. 6-3 against the lefty, strikeout chance, and 11 is going to get him. Dodger Stadium actually adds 1 to strikeouts and subtracts 1 from the walks. But he gets Richards on that play, and that is a quick 1 out. Next batter, the shortstop, Bill Ullman. He gets the call here. John's pitch, 6-2. That's a blank. Ullman, 3-6. That's a hit column roll to center field against the lefty. That's a 15. And Bill Ullman is going to get himself a triple. And the Padres get a man on third. Big nice triple there by Ullman. And the Padres have a scoring opportunity. Here is the first baseman, Mike Ivy. With 1 out, the Dodgers, and a good base running rating of 4. The Dodgers are actually going to call the infield in and try to get Ullman out if necessary. We'll see if he runs. And that is a 6-3 from Johnson against the righty. That is a blank. Ivy, 1-1. That's a star line 4, and that is a ground ball to second base. Bill Ullman's base running rating is a 4. Becomes a 2. Becomes a 2 with the infield in. I'm going to roll a die and decide if he does. A 1-2, he'll try to score. It is a 3. He does not. So he looks him back at third base, and the throw goes to first for the second out. Infield will go back to normal. And that will bring up the right fielder, Dave Winfield. Anything on Strat? A 15, nothing happening. John will pitch. 6-2 again, that's a blank. John staying in that 6 column. Winfield, a 4-2, and he grounds out to second, and that will take away the threat. No runs for the Padres. They do get a hit, but they leave a base runner, which could be huge in a game here in the National League. Starting pitcher for the 1977 San Diego Padres will be Bob Owchinko. He was 9-12 with a 4.45 ERA. And leading off for the Dodgers will be second baseman Davey Lopes. This Dodger team was excellent. They were good. Got beat by the Yankees, but they were good. And that was Sua Dice. We'll try it again. Owchinko, 5-5. That is a blank. Davey Lopes, 1-1. Star line 6. That's a fly out to right. Here is the shortstop, Bill Russell. Owchinko 4-2. Possible home run check, but that 12 is going to be too high. It's a home run question mark check, actually, but that 12 is still too high. So it's a blank. Russell gets the swing, 6-5, and he gets a base hit past the shortstop. That's a single. He will hold it first. That will bring up the right fielder, Reggie Smith. As Tribe Fan 879 says, good morning. Yeah, I'm getting an early start. Got lots to do today. We got this game. We have History Maker Golf coming up. We got the qualifying for the Junkanoo Invitational. And, of course, we got the Reds and the Mets on payoff pitch tonight. Let's see. Anything on Strat? Anything on Strat, a 6. Bill Russell, nothing happening. Owchinko with the pitch, 6-5. And against a right-hander, that's going to be a blank. The Smith is switched. Reggie Smith 4-6. And against the lefty, that's a single past third. That'll be a base hit. Russell's base running rating is a 4. And it has to be a 6 in order to get to third base, which it is not. So he will hold it second. And the Dodgers are in business. Here's the third baseman, Ron Say, the Penguin. Anything on Strat? We got a 4. See, Russell's attempt rating becomes divided by 2, -1. Nothing happening there. So it'll be a normal pitch. Owchinko, 1-2, double question mark. That is a 4, and that's going to be a single past the pitcher no matter what. Against the righty, a 1-11 would be a single, and that is a single 1. That's a base hit for the Penguin. To get from first to second to home, your base running rating has to be a 1. So Russell will definitely score from second. But to get to third for Reggie Smith, base running rating has to be a 4. It is not. So he holds it second. Say gets a base hit, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. 3 straight hits. Next batter, first baseman Steve Garvey. 1977 Dodgers. Heck of a team. Runners at first and second. Strat roll says a 2. Nothing. A possible hit and run by Garvey, but not with runners at first and second. So we'll go ahead and do a regular hit. Infield still halfway. That's a 3-2 off Owchinko. Strikeout chance, 15 too high. Garvey, 1-3. That's a base hit into center field, single 8. Smith's base running rating is a 2. You add 2 to that, it becomes a 4. Center fielder for the Padres is Hendrick, and you're going to add 1. So a 1-5, Smith scores from second. It is a 3, and he does. Reggie Smith scores from second. Ron Say, base running rating is a 3. In order to get to third, you subtract 1 -1, and you add 1 from Hendrick. So Ron Say he will make it to third base, and Garvey is on at first, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. Another single. Runners at first and third. The batter will be the center fielder, Rick Monday. Now 2-0 Dodgers. Infield still halfway. Owchinko having some issues here in the bottom of the first. Anything on Strat? An 8. And we're not going to see anything there. Owchinko, 6-2. Another blank. Monday, 3-3, single 1 past the pitcher. Say will come in to score easily. Steve Garvey, base running rating of 4. He will make it to third on that because he has it. Monday goes to first, and it is now 3-0 Dodgers. That's 5 straight base hits and 3 straight runs. Here is the left fielder, Dusty Baker, future manager. still 1 out and still infield halfway. But right now, Owchinko definitely not looking good today. Still only 1 out here as the fans here at Dodger Stadium. By the way, stadium cheers. Yay! Anything on Strat as this game looks like it's going to get out of hand early. That is a 4. Nothing from Garvey. Monday, nothing from him. Owchinko's pitch, 6-2, another blank. Baker, 6-4. And against the lefty, that is a fly out to center. His sacrifice fly rating is a 2. Garvey does not get that automatically, so now Garvey will take off. Base running rating is a 4. Hendrick, we already know, has a 0 out there. So a 1-4, Garvey will score. It is a 2 when he does. Garvey scores on the sacrifice fly, 2 men down. But the Dodgers are already jumping out here in front in the first inning. Jumps out to a 4-0 lead. Monday, of course, holds at first base. Here's the catcher, Steve Yeager. Anything on Strat? Tim Pepper. Hey, Rob, love to watch, but work to get in the way. Catch you next game. Not a problem there, Tim. Make sure to check out the replay. But right now, I have a funny feeling you're not going to miss much in this one. That is a 1. Monday does have becomes a 0, but there's 2 outs. Not going to do anything. Owchinko, 6-6. That's a strikeout chance, and a 4. He'll get Yeager. What an inning for the Dodgers. They send 8 to the plate, 4 runs on 5 hits, and a sacrifice fly. At the end of 1, Dodgers already up on the Friars. They're leading 4-0. I'm sorry if I'm doing this game kind of early for you guys, but as I said, I have a loaded potato for the next few days this weekend, mostly because of History Maker Golf, and that does take a while to play. Top of the second, leading off for the Padres, will be center fielder George Hendrick. John with the pitch, 6-4, wild pitch ball. That is ball 1. 5-1, that's a blank. George Hendrick, 2-4, and that is an automatic out. It's a ground ball to third. Auto out. Here is the catcher, Gene Tennis, as the Padres already find themselves behind the 8 ball here. Forever Main 90 joins me here from Berlin. 5-2, another blank on Tommy John. And Tennis 5-5, and that's going to be a double to right. Tennis gets to second base on a nice double, as now the Padres got to get some runs. Second baseman Mike Champion. Strat roll says 14, nothing happening. Please no spoilers on last night's game, 1985 payoff pitch. I won't. No spoilers. Tennis on its second, Champion at the plate. John with the pitch, 6-3. And against the righty, that is a blank. Champion, 4-4. That's a ground ball to short. Tennis with a base running rating of 2 is not, I don't think is going to make it. Champion is definitely out, but let's see if he makes it. He needs to beat the D-roll. He does not. So Champion is out at first base. And Tennis has to hold at second. Here is the third baseman, Tucker Ashford, for the Padres. 2 outs. Strat roll says a 3. Nothing happening. John with the pitch. 6-2. A lot of columns in the 6 right now. That's amazing. 6 is the big number right now. That is a blank for Tommy John. Ashford gets the swing, a 5-5, and he's going to single into right field. That's a base hit. Tennis's base running rating is a 2, becomes a 3 because of 2 outs. The ball is hit to right. That's Reggie Smith. He has no arm rating. So a 1 has no arm rating, and you add 1 from the runner advancement chart. So a 1-4, Tennis will score. And he does. Tennis comes home on a score. Padres got on the board. That's actually a 1-6. That is a 1-6, and the lead runner advances. That's a lead runner advances, and Ashford, however, is going to have to hold at first base. A possible man chance, maybe Ashford could have taken second, but Ashford's going to be happy with the RBI single, and it is now 4-1. That will bring up the pitcher, Bob Owchinko. 2 outs. Anything on Strat? Strat rule says 18. You're not going to bunt with 2 outs. Johnson the pitch. That is John with the pitch. 4-2 against the lefty. That is a star line. And that will be a ground out to third. Padres get 1 run on a couple of hits. It's now a 4-1 Dodger lead. As San Diego gets a run in there. But now they need Bob Owchinko to try to go ahead and keep it where it's at, as the Dodgers opened up for 4 in the top of the first. And it will be Tommy John leading off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second. Owchinko 1-6. That's at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium 5-5 ground out to first. Here is Davey Lopes. Owchinko, 1-4 range play at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium 1-4 hit column to left field, and that right now says a 17. So that would be a possible. That is not going to be a home run here. So that's going to be a fly ball to left field, but it's a range play. So it is up to Gene. It is up to Gene Richards, and his range is a 2. So he needs to make a play here, or that's going to be a double. And he makes the play. Gene Richards comes down and takes away a hit from Davey Lopes. 2 outs. And that just goes as a fly out to left. Here's Bill Russell. Owchinko 3-6. Another range play coming up. Russell 6-2. Popped up to second base. And that is Champion. His range is a 1. He made it. I don't believe it. A 16% chance, and he got it. Must have reached out his glove, and somehow the ball fell into it. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Owchinko, but that was not easy. 2 innings in the books. The Dodgers are leading 4-1. Yeah, Tribe fan says, look what I found. Top of the third. And here is Gene Richards leading off for the Friars. John's pitch, 2-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Richards, 4-6, ground out to short. Bill Allman will come up to bat. 1-5, strikeout chance of 4 gets him. And that is strikeout number 2 for John. He had 123 in 77. And now Mike Ivy. 5-1, that's a blank. 3-2, popped up to third. And a 1-2-3 inning for John. I'm actually thinking of picking up a copy of APA. Even though I don't like chart games, but I think I might just give APA a shot. Maybe just get the basic and master cases and then take a look at the game itself before I get any seasons. Bottom of the third inning, Owchinko will pitch. Reggie Smith leads off for the Dodgers. Of course, the only thing I don't really like about APA is that APA abstracts pitching. You can't play a game of APA in less than 30 minutes. Basic APA can be played in less than 30 minutes. If you ever watch CP Cards and Dice, he uses basic APA for his Seaver replays. he can get through a game in less than 30 minutes. Just one die roll usually takes care of everything, and really straight basic APA. Reggie Smith leads off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the third. Owchinko, 4-2 home run check, and home run question mark, and a 5 will pass. Reggie Smith against the lefty has a home run rating of 13. Nothing from Dodgers Stadium, so that passes, as you can see, because against a right-hander, that's a 1 to 11. That's a 5, so it does pass. So Reggie Smith here against the lefty, a 1 to 13. This ball is gone. It's a 20, and it is not. So it's a blank, so Reggie Smith gets to hit. 1-1, and he flies out to center. So it was just a well-hit, long fly ball to center field. Owchinko gave him pitched him a horrible pitch, but Smith couldn't do anything, just got under it. One out here is Ron Say. You just played another APA games. Use the hybrid version, the Merino boards. Yeah, I heard about those. Say the batter now. Say is 1 for 1. He singled his last time up. Owchinko, 4-3. That's a straight home run check. And against the 17, with a 17 against a 20, Ron Say, the Penguin, wah, 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 it's gone. The Penguin goes ahead and smacks a home run off of Bob Owchinko. Solo jack. And it is now 5-1 Dodgers as Owchinko pitches him a grapefruit and Ron Say turns it into fruit salad. Here's Steve Garvey. APA has the 2000 season. That's nearly the only reason why I bought this set. That's the thing about APA. They have every single season. They may be the only cards. They may be the only ones that do. Stratomatic, no. Fall Classic Baseball has a lot of them. Has many of their seasons, but I don't like I don't like their system. Looking at it, I'm not a fan of the system. How it works. There's too many charts. Even though their fast action cards pretty much can take away the charts, but no. But one thing about APA, though, APA does not have every play. Some of their earlier seasons now, they have every player carded. But if you want to play like from 1990 a little bit further, you have to get their extra players. APA seasons are expensive. They are expensive. That's the one thing about APA. That's why I might just get, if I get one season, it would be 1986, which would be my Mets. Owchinko will pitch to Garvey. 3-6, range play. Garvey, 2-5. That's a star line 1. It's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Champion. His range is a 1. He will not get to that one, and that's going to be a base hit. Garvey gets a singles, and as he hits it where Champion is not, runner on first for Rick Monday. Let's see if anything on Strat. A 7. Nothing happening. Infield halfway. 1-6. That's at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium, 4-2. That's a fly ball to left field. 2 outs. And now Dusty Baker, future manager. Anything on Strat? A 4. Nothing happening. Owchinko with the pitch. 3-5. That's a blank. Baker, 3-2. And he grounds out to short. And that will end the inning. 1 run for the Dodgers on a couple of hits. But, of course, Ron Say, the Penguin, wah, 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 goes ahead and smacks one out. It's 5-1 to the boys in blue. Top of the 4th coming up. Padres know they better start getting some base runners here. Here is Dave Winfield. 2-4. That's a blank. And a 2-4 on Winfield is a ground out to first. Here's George Hendrick. Johnson 3-6. That's a blank. 3-5 on Hendrick's card. That's a single past first base. Padres get a hit. Hendrick's first hit of the game. The batter now is Gene Tennis. He hit a double his last time up. Anything on Strat? A 16, nothing happening. Infield halfway. John 6-2, that's a blank. Tennis 6-3, that's a star line 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Tennis's double play rating is a 2, nothing from John. +1 is a 3. Shortstop Russell +1 arm is a 4. A 1 to 4, they turn 2. And they do. Second base to shortstop, back to first, double play, inning over. As the Padres cannot make through on that one. And that is a 4-6-3. No runs and a hit for the Padres. Bottom of the fourth coming up. This will probably be Owchinko's last inning. He's due to bat third in the fifth. Here is Steve Yeager. Owchinko 5-6. Walk +10. And that makes it Yeager a 20, and that's going to walk with a 5 on the die. So he walks Yeager. The batter now is Tommy John. Infield halfway. And let's see if there's anything on Strat. Is John going to get called for a bunt? A 10? No bunt. So John's going to hit away. Owchinko with the pitch, 4-3. That's a home run check for Tommy John. He's not going to hit a home run, though. That's 11, beats the 5. Tommy John did hit a home run in 77. That's a blank. John will swing, though, 5-4, and he flies out to left. For the first out, Yeager holds at first. Davey Lopes coming up. Anything on the Strat? A 3. Nothing happening. Owchinko, 2-6, blank. Lopes, 4-1. Starline 5, fly out to center field. Lopes flies out for the third time in this game. And now Bill Russell. Strat roll, a 17. Russell's not bunting. Owchinko, 4-1. That's at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium, 3-2. That's going to be a single, possible double to left field. Yeager automatically goes 2 bases, so he goes to third on that. Bill Russell's base running rating is a 4. And the ball is hit to left. Richards' arms -1, so a 1-3. Russell will make it to second. It is the 2, and he does. So that's a single and an extra base. Runners at second and third for Reggie Smith. Anything on Strat? A 16? Nope. Bob Owchinko. If he doesn't get Smith out, he's going to be taken out pretty much earlier, but the Padres would like him to finish this inning. 2 outs, 5-1 Dodgers. Infield is normal. Owchinko, 3-3, strikeout chance, 18 too high. Smith, 5-6, star line 2, and he grounds out to third. And that ends the inning. No runs for the Dodgers. They do get a hit. 4 innings in the books. The Bums are leading the Friars 5-1 in this one-and-gone tournament. Who will move on to the second round? Right now, the Dodgers look like they have the inside track. Top of the 5th, Tommy John will pitch to Mike Champion. 1-4, range play at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium, 1-5. That's a Possible home run to the pull side, which means Champion, being a right-hander, he hit this to left field. So first we see if it's a home run. If it's a home run. Champion home run rating against the lefty is a 0. So there is no home run there. Now we have to see if the left fielder makes the play, and that is Dusty Baker. It's a range play, so his range is a 2. He does not make the play, and that's going to be a double. As Mike Champion hit it hard over Dusty Baker's head. Not a homer, but it is a double. On a range play, on a home run check, range play off the ballpark, you check to see if it's a double. You check to see it's automatic. It's a double. You don't check on it if it's a single or a double. Because the ball was hit hard enough where it's definitely going to make it to the wall if the base runner can't, if the fielder can't get to it. Padres have a leadoff man on second. The batter will be Tucker Ashford. Infield is still normal for the Dodgers. Anything on Strat? I'm still rolling Strat. 8. Nothing happening. Ashford's not going to bunt. You're down by 4 runs. John with the pitch. 6-6. Strikeout chance. 4. Got him. He gets Ashford on a big strikeout. 1 down. Owchinko due to bat. He will come out. He will come out of the game as the Padres are going to go to the bench. See who they're going to bring in. And coming on to pinch hit for the Padres will be Merv Rettenmund. He will take a swing. Runner at second base, still 1 out. Anything on Strat? That is a 12. Nope. Tommy John against Rettenmund. 2-5 on John. That is a range play. Rettenmund, 4-3 against the lefty. That is a single past John. That's a single one. John's range is a 5. He was a very good fielder. And he will make that play, so it turns out to be a ground out to the pitcher. So that is the second out. As John makes a great stab. And Mike Champion his base running rating is a 3. Does he make third? No, he does not. He has to beat the rating. So Champion will hold at second base, or has to be equal to or the rating. So Champion can't move. John throws the first to get the out. That was a single, and John took it away from him. And now Gene Richards. Maybe that surgery did work. John with the pitch. Strat roll says a 6. Nothing happening. John, 3-2. Against the lefty, that is a home run check. But against the left-handed batter, that is a straight home run check. But it's a blank. So Richards will get to swing. A 1-6, and it's a fly ball to right field. And that will end the inning. No runs for the Padres. They get a hit, but they are not able to get the runs across. And it's still 5-1 Dodgers. Ron Say will lead it off. Padres need a pitcher, and we got 2 righties and a lefty coming up. So I think we'll see a right-hander coming in for the Padres. Down 5-1. As I said, their pitching is meh. But the Padres were 69 and 93 for a reason. So who do I bring in to pitch? They're going to bring in Tom Griffin. He'll come in and pitch. Griffin was 6-9, 4.46 ERA. And he can pitch to 10 batters. The Penguin leads off. He homered his last time up. Griffin's pitch, 5-2. That's a walk plus 10. And that 17 becomes a 27, and Say will walk. So Say has reached base for all 3 times. And now Steve Garvey, he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, infield halfway. Am I still rolling strat? Yes, I am. That is a 10. Nothing happening. Griffin's pitch to Garvey. 1-6, a possible error. Griffey, 1-3. That's a single into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Center fielder for the Padres is Hendrick. His error rating is a 4. That's a 3, so it's going to be a single and an error. So that is a single 8. So it means he boots the ball. So we first have the runners advance. Now, Ron, and on a single 8, when an error occurs, the runner advancement chart is disregarded. So now you just go straight to the error chart. Roll 1d6 versus the adjusted base runner. If less than or equal to the rate, the runner hitter advances 2 bases unless otherwise 1. So Ron Say's base running rating is a 3. Hendrick is +1 as a 4. So there's no chance of being thrown out. So if this roll is a 4, he advances to third. He does not, and means Garvey cannot go in, which means Garvey cannot go any further. So it is a single, but it's a 1-base single. Runners at first and second, nobody out. That's Garvey's 3rd hit of the game. Infield still halfway for Rick Monday. When an error occurs, and I checked that with the message boards because my thing was this. If a hit occurs and there is an error, does the runner advancement chart come into play? The answer is no. You don't check for runs and then check on the error. So it's not possible for Ron Say to get 3 bases on a single. So runners at first and second, here's Monday. And I did have a nice little fight with them on that because I wanted to make sure I was playing it right. So it is a base hit and an error. And that was an E8. And I should mention that in the Padre scoring column. 7, nothing happening. Griffin's pitch, 4-4. And that is a star line. And that is going to be a ground ball to second base. Monday's double play rating is a 1. Gets 2. Shortstop for the Padres is Allman, adds nothing. So a 1-2, they'll turn a double play. And they do. So Ron Say goes to third. Garvey and Monday are out, 2 down. Next batter is Dusty Baker. Anything on strat? That's a 14, nothing happening. Big run at third base for the Dodgers, 2 outs. Griffin's pitch, 6-5, blank. Baker, 1-3, fly out to center, and that will end the inning. No runs for the Dodgers. They get a hit and an error. At the end of 5, it is still 5-1 Dodgers. Time. We go to the top of the 6th, and I'm going to call a very quick timeout to check something. So 2 out. So we go to the top of the 2nd inning. Bill Allman leads off for the Padres. He is 1 for 2. That is a 2-4 on John's card. It's not tired, so he's a blank. 1-5 for Allman, and against the lefty, that is going to be a triple. Against the left-hander on a 1-5, that's a T8, and Allman is going to get his second triple of the game. Runner on third to start for the Padres here in the top of the sixth. Next batter is Mike Ivy. John's pit. Anything on? Am I doing my still rolling strat? Yes, I am. That's a 4. Nothing happening. Allman's not going to try to steal home. John's pitch, 6-2. That's a blank. Ivy, 6-1. That is a ground ball. That's a ground ball to third base. Allman's base running rating is a 4. I did not bring in the infield in. So that means if the infield is back, his base running rating goes to a 6. They will send Allman home. He will score. The throw goes to first to get Ivy. He is out. So 1 down, but the Padres do make it 5-2, as the Dodgers just wanted to get the out, which actually makes sense. One run comes in for the Friars. Here's Dave Winfield with 1 out. John's pitch, 1-5. That's a strikeout chance, 11 too high. Winfield, 5-5. He grounds out to short. Winfield's grounded out all 3 times. And now George Hendrick. 2-6 on Tommy John's card. Hit by pitch, 2 - 3 is a negative, so that's not happening. Hendrick, 1-6. He gets a single past the shortstop for a base hit. Hendrick gets his second hit of the game. The batter now is Gene Tennis with 2 outs. In the end, I'll answer your question in a second there, Pete. And trust me, I will. Hendrick on it first. Tennis the batter. Anything on Strat? That is a 2. Hendrick, there's no hit and run with 2 outs. John's pitch, 1-4. Range play at the park. 2-4 at Dodger Stadium. That's a fly ball to center field. The ball is hit to Monday. This is where Monday hurts. His range is a 1. And he's not going to make the play. Is it a single or a double? That's going to be a double for Gene Tennis. That's a double for Tennis. Hendrick goes to third. His base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. And get from first to home on a double 8 + 1 is a 5. And the Monday's arm is a +1, which is a 6. So Hendrick is going to score automatically with no throw. Tennis stays at second base, and it's now 5-3 as Gene Tennis gets a big RBI double and just made this game a little bit more interesting. The batter now is Mike Champion. Two men down, a big run now at second base, now 5-3 as the Padres now coming back. Dodger bullpen getting a little bit antsy. Checking Strat, see if anything going on. A 10, no. 2 outs. John's pitch, 4-4. And against a righty, that's a blank. Champion, 4-1. Ground out to short, and that'll end the inning. The Padres, though, make it interesting. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-3 as the Padres are not out of this game yet. They're clawing back into it. Now to answer your question. The instance you had Say advanced 1 base on a single but did not advance an additional base in the error, I don't think would be ruled an error, just my thought. That is correct. That is correct, possibly. It wouldn't be ruled, maybe would not be ruled an error since he didn't advance on it because of his base running. The thing about it, what I found out is, and trust me, I had a real issue trying to get the right answer because everybody told me this example. I just want a straight answer. On a base hit and an error, do I check the runner advancement chart first and then do the error? They said on an error, the runner advancement chart is nullified because on a runner, when you try a runner advancement chart, it is a possibility there could be a runner thrown out. On an error, there is no chance of an out. So that's how Chris Davis runned it. Even though it would not be ruled an error, the thing is it's still ruled an error because it's possible there could have been a play on a throw, I guess. You're probably right, Pete, but that's how the rules state, because on the chart, on this chart, on a single 8 boots the ball, it states roll 1d6 versus adjusted base runner of runner. If less than or equal to rate, the runner hitter advances 2 bases, otherwise only 1. So that means that the runner would have gotten to third base automatically. There's no throw to see if there's a throw out. I guess it's how it. I guess it's how I figure. I guess maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. You're probably right, Pete. I don't know. There are still a few rules here in Inside Pitch that might be just a little clunky. And you know what? I still might re-ask that again in the forums. On an error on a throw, I had an issue with. But an error on a regular hit on a single, I just don't understand why sometimes that, okay, it's a base hit. The first thing I should do is do the runner advancement chart, see who advances and who doesn't. Then roll for the error. And then find out if the runner gets an extra base after that. So that's my thing. I don't know. Bottom of the 6th, Tom Griffin comes out for the Padres. They are back in this game 5-3. Steve Yeager will lead off for the Dodgers. Five, 6 for Griffin. And that's a strikeout chance, and a 1 gets him. 1 man down. The batter now is Tommy John. And a 5-3 game. We're in the 6th inning. John is tired, so he's going to come out. John is tired. He actually just reached his fatigue level, which was 20. Well, he has 29 batters, Tommy John. Got 29 batters. He's not exactly tired yet, but it's 5-3, and I'm going to have him take with a 2-run lead now. I'm going to bring him to the bullpen, or I don't know. Wait a minute. What do you think? Maybe you guys decide. What do you guys think? Bat Tommy John or pull him for a pinch hitter? It's the bottom of the 6th inning. The Dodgers are leading 5-3. John is not tired yet. He will be after let's see here, 1, 2. He will be after the 4th next batter. So what do you guys think? Pull John or hit him? Let you guys decide, as I like getting my chat involved. Anybody have any ideas? Going once? Going twice? All right. Then I guess I have to make the decision. Pinch hit, reliever, fresh hitting. Okay, very well. Sports Time Machine says pull him. And thank you for joining me here at Dodger Stadium. All right, so Tommy John is gone. We'll bring in a pinch hitter against Griffin. And we'll bring in a lefty, I'm sure. And that is going to be... That's going to be Johnny Oates, the catcher. Johnny Oates will pinch hit. 1 man out. Griffin's pitch is a 2-2, and against the lefty, that's a star line, and that is going to be a fly ball to center for out number 2. 2 outs. Top of the order now for the Dodgers. Here is Lopes. Except charging an error. I know. I have to think about that. I have to check. Griffin 4-1, and that's a double question mark. And with a 10, he's going to get a star. He's going to get a star line. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That is going to be a star line 6, and that's a fly ball to right. That's a fly ball to right, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers, and they lead 5-3 at the end of 6. Timeout on the field. Trash can is over there. That's where you throw that shirt. Okay, time in. So a little bit. So we got what's we got? We got top of the 7th, right? Top of the 7th coming up here. 5-3 Dodgers. And I guess the Dodgers need a pitcher, don't they? Tucker Ashford will lead off for the Padres here in the top of the 7th. We'll see who the Dodgers want to bring in. Let's see who we've got. Got a right, left. They'll probably just bring in their best pitcher because they got a couple of switch hitters coming up. So let's see who we got for the Dodgers. Who we want to bring in? No. No. Yeah. No, he's the closer. Save him. That's got to work. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Mike Garman. 4-4, 12 saves, 2.73 ERA. He split saves with Charlie Huff out there. Mike Garman will pitch for the Dodgers in the top of the 7th inning, 5-3. Tucker Ashford leads off as the Padres are back in this game. Garman's pitch. That's a 5-5. That is a blank. Ashford, 6-6, pop out to short. 1 down. We'll see a pinch hitter for Griffin as he is done for the game. So now we'll see a lefty from the Padres, and that is going to be Jerry Turner. He'll come in and bat for San Diego. If you overuse Tommy John, you might need arm surgery. What should we call that surgery? Tommy John surgery? Garman's pitch, 5-4. That's a blank. Jerry Turner, 5-6. Ground out to short. That's out number 2. And here is Gene Richards. 5-1. Blank. Gene Richards, 6-3. Against the righty, that is going to be a fly out to right. Would have been a triple, but not against the right-handed batter, or right-handed pitcher, I should say. 1-2-3, go. The Padres. They're still down 5-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Bill Russell leads off for the Dodgers. He got 2 rights and a switch. So the Padres will probably bring in a right-hander. This is the bottom of the 7th inning, and I think they want to bring in Raleigh Fingers, but he's on with. They're going to save him. But the Padre bullpen is really, really mad. They're going to bring in their best overall pitcher next to Fingers. They're actually going to bring in a lefty, and it's going to be Dave Tomlin. Tomlin will pitch for the Padres now. He was 4-4, 3 saves, 3.01 ERA against Bill Russell. Bottom of the 7th, 5-3 Dodgers. 6-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Bill Russell, 1-2, ground out to short. One man down. And here is Reggie Smith. Tomlin, 5-3. And against the switch hitter, that's a blank. He's a righty. Smith, 5-3. And that's a fly out to center. Tomlin getting lucky on the splits. And now Ron Say. 5-5 on Tomlin's strikeout chance. Ford got him. He strikes out the Penguin. And it's a 1-2-3 inning go the Dodgers. Nice job by Tomlin. At the end of 7, still 5-3 bums. Top of the 8th coming up. Power part of the order for the Padres. Here is Bill Ullman. Ullman is 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 triples. Fans here at Dodger Stadium enjoying a 5-3 lead, but the Padres are definitely within range. Garman's pitch, 5-1. That's a blank. Ullman, 1-5 against a righty. That if Garman was a lefty, that would have been Ullman's 3rd triple. But in this case, it's a fly out to center field. 1 out. That would have been his 3rd triple of the game. Mike Ivey coming up. Garman, 6-1, blank. Ivey, 3-2, pop out to 3rd. Dave Winfield now. Winfield is 0 for 3 in this game. Hasn't gotten a hit yet. Garman, 5-2. Hit by pitch. A 19 is going to be too high. Winfield, 2-1. That's a star line 6, and he flies out to center. And 0 for 4 day for Dave Winfield. 1-2-3. Go the Padres. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning with the Dodgers leading 5-3. Steve Garvey leads off for the Dodgers. Garvey having a heck of a day. 3 for 3, 3 singles and an error. But not on him. Let's see. Do they want... they're going to take Tomlin out, and they're going to bring in the righty. And the Padres are now going to bring in Raleigh Fingers. So here's Raleigh Fingers. 8-9, 35 saves, 2.99 ERA. They're going to ask Raleigh Fingers see if he can pitch 2 innings. And he can. So Steve Garvey will go up against Raleigh. Did I print my sheets and laminate them? Which sheets? Michael Peterson. Which sheets? What? The cards? These are bought. The charts. No, the charts come that way. When you purchase from Chris Davis, the charts come laminated. He laminates the charts, which I think is, yeah. No, they come laminated. They come from Chris Davis that way. Raleigh Fingers will pitch to Garvey. 2-4. That's a blank. Garvey, 4-5. Single left field. That's Garvey's 4th hit of the game. He's 4 for 4. He'll trot down to first. Gets a base hit off of Raleigh Fingers. Here's Rick Monday. Am I still rolling strat? Yes, I am. Infield halfway. Still rolling strat. That is a 17. Monday. He can try to bunt. Bunt rating is a 4 to move Garvey over. Monday's average is a 230. Monday's going to lay down the bunt. Monday's going to lay down the bunt. So Fingers will pitch. And that is a 2-4. That's a blank. Now we roll for Monday's bunt. And that bunt is hit to the catcher. And that is a 9. His bunt rating is a 4. The catcher is automatically in. So actually his bunt rating goes down to a 3. But that is a 9. It's still going to be a good bunt. Garvey will move over to second. And there's one out. Sacrifice 2, and now the batter is Dusty Baker. Catcher is automatically considered in, and you lower the bunt rating down on that to a fielder that's in. Steeler fan 1933 joins me here. Padres deserve to lose, he says. I also like your logos. Chris Creamer's site, absolutely best logo site on the planet. Sports Logos. I've been a member of his site for years. I get every one of his logos and I print them out. So always the logo for the current team, their logo will be shown. Garvey now on at second base, a big insurance run. Dusty Baker, the batter. Infield goes back to normal. See if anything on Strat. That is a 13, nothing happening. Fingers will pitch. 5-4. Hit by pitch. 7 minus 6 is a 1. 19, no dice. Baker will swing. 6-6, pops out to third. And now Steve Yeager. Tennis actually made that play. Yeager at second base. Garvey at second base. Yeager at the plate. Strat, 6. Nothing happening. 2 outs. Feel like a copycat with your great creations. That's fine by me. It's not my idea. I just do it. Fingers, 3-6. Wild pitch possibility, and a 5 is going to be that. Garvey goes to third. Fingers throws the ball away. And we'll do it again. I'll roll Strat a second time. That's a 17. Nothing happening. Fingers, 4-1. That's at the ballpark. Dodger Stadium. Dodger Stadium, 2-6. And that's a ground out to first, and that will end the inning. Little excitement in that inning, but nothing going on. The Dodgers do get one hit. And at the end of 8, it is 5-3 Dodgers. Last chance for the Padres. Dodgers will bring in their closer. They're going to go to the bench or to the pen. George Hendrick is the leadoff batter for the Padres. And coming on to close this game will be Charlie Huff. 6-12, 22 saves, 3.32 ERA. Charlie Huff will pitch against George Hendrick here in the top of the 9th inning. 5-3. Do you guys think that college football should do something about their canceling games? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, I gotta consider people a human safety. I mean, as much as I love college football, and we got a great college football schedule tomorrow to watch, some awesome games tomorrow. But I know it's sad that you got to cancel games, but I don't know if they can't reschedule. They can't reschedule. Top of the 9th, Charlie Huff against George Hendrick. We'll see if the Padres can do something here. Huff with the pitch, 1-1. That's a walk plus 10. And that becomes a 22 for Hendrick, and they will walk the leadoff batter. And Hendrick is on base for the 3rd time today. He had 2 singles. Now the batter is Gene Tennis. George Hendrick, the tying run comes to the plate as Huff walks the leadoff batter. Tennis bats 233. I'm going to check the bench and see what we can do here for the Padres. I don't think there's much I can do. The bench is weak. No, Tennis will have to hit. Tennis will hit. Anything on Strat? A 9, nothing. Infield halfway. Tying run at the plate now. Huff, 4-5. Against the righty, that's a blank. Tennis, 6-4. Fly ball to left field. 1 out. And Hendrick has to stay. The batter now is Mike Champion. Hendrick on at first. Anything on Strat? Actually, I'm not even really rolling Strat. It's 2, so I'm not rolling Strat, but nothing on Strat. Hendrick at first. Champion at bat now. Huff the pitch. 1-6 against a right-hander. That is a strikeout chance. A 12 is going to get him. Champion's strikeout rating is an 11, but 1 from Dodger Stadium makes that a 12. That is a 12. Dodger Stadium helps out Charlie Huff. Big strikeout. The fans here got to Mike Champion. 2 down. The batter now is Tucker Ashford. Last chance for the Padres. No Strat. Hendrick on at first. Ashford at the plate. Pitch from Huff. 1-1. Another walk plus 10. And against a righty, that becomes a 19. And that's a 2. And he walks Ashford. Now the tying run is on base. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Raleigh Fingers as he was due to hit. Now they have to go to the bench. And they're just going to bring in the best hitter they got available. It's going to be Gary Sutherland. Gary Sutherland will go up against Charlie Huff. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. 5-3 Dodgers. More competitive than the 2 yesterday. Yeah. What do I think about Hinch and Cora coming to advantage? I think that's ridiculous. AJ Hinch, I can't believe it. And Cora, the Red Sox are going to get so much bad pub. I know the team is loved, but they're going to get a lot of bad pub for that. So yeah, I guess cheating doesn't matter. Runners at first and second. Gary Sutherland, the batter. Charlie Huff, 2 outs. 5-3 Dodgers. Pitch coming. 1-6 against a righty. That's a strikeout chance. The 12 is too high. Sutherland gets the swing. 6-4. Ground ball to third base. Say will get it, and he will throw to first, and that will do it. No runs, nothing there for the Padres except a walk, and the Dodgers eliminate San Diego by the score of 5-3. Fun game, actually. Game got a little bit more interesting later on, but not too bad. Give you guys a final line score here in a second. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. No errors. 1, 3, 4, 5. They had 1. John gets the win. And yeah, Huff gets a save. For the Dodgers, 5 runs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 errors. Tommy John gets the win. Owchinko picks up the loss. Huff does get the save. As the San Diego Padres are gone, and the Dodgers will move on to the next round. And that will do it. My next game for the 1977 one and gone will be tomorrow. And that is going to be game number 13. And it will be the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. So we got Brewers and Orioles for 1977 one and gone tomorrow, early morning. And that should be lots of fun to play that too. Another good American League matchup. Today, a little later on, I'll have some History Maker Golf qualifying for the Junkanoo Invitational from the Bahamas. Join me for that. And of course, Reds and the Mets tonight. Payoff Pitch, 1985. Michael Peterson, Steeler fan, 1933. Pete Stevens, Tribe fan, 879. Forever Remain 90. Tim Pepper, thank you all for joining me here for this game. I hope you had a good one here. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys a little later. Stay safe, healthy, strong, and smart. Have a good one, guys. See you in a little bit. Take care now.